It's interesting, isn't it? If you break something like this down into three segments, so you've got, let's say, lead gen and lead management. So that comes from them identifying the property in the first place, engaging with the owners, and getting the
Mm,
property to a point where essentially it's there to be won, the instructions. So and then you win that
mm,
business, and then it's about marketing. Now, obviously, there's that off market campaigns is still an element of marketing, right? It's just
mm.
not it's not fully fledged marketing. Um, that process was relatively straightforward, wasn't it? Like
Yeah.
the marketing process. In fact, the negotiation from memory wasn't too difficult either way. As in, you had two, good parties, both of which were committed, but it was the legal process that seemed to just be the most challenging element of this site. I think there were elements that we didn't know or we hadn't been made aware of at the start of the process, which meant that took longer than it possibly should have done.
Yeah, I think there were two lessons there because we we were kicking ourselves a little bit, but I don't think it was fair to kick ourselves on this. But one thing that we can learn from this particular deal was the owners had a very complicated site. There were over 12 titles, and with having 12 titles over a long period of time, there's going to be nuances and different bogeys and skeletons in there that you're not aware of. And we encouraged on several occasions to start your legal process, get a legal pack prepared because it's going to take a while for you to do that because of the complexities around the site. And the vendor started but didn't really execute that process to the level that we wanted them to. And in not doing so, we spent what, maybe a month longer than we should have in the legal process. And there were issues that no one could have anticipated, which were dealt with. But some of them we could have anticipated and dealt with appropriately. But because it was such a complex site with the access and the trading history, so what companies were in there, there's three flats there. So the moving parts around that made it obvious that we needed to start that legal process as soon as possible.